Hello, darlings. Scott Finns here again with my Sunday bad hair look. And today I'll be doing a book report about Animal Farm by Orson Welles. Orson Welles, yeah. So yeah, I'm here with my animal in my gut. Yeah, I've been putting weight on these last few days, but you'll be happy to know that I'll go on a fasting marathon. In a few days I'll start fasting, and I'll go on for 70 days without eating. How wonderful is that? In the meantime, Animal Farm. So yeah, now I have to read the book first, and that's what I'm doing now. If you can see anything, hold on. Let me see anything. Comrades, your resolution must never falter. So yeah, sorry, it's when you have to hold the camera yourself, it's not that easy. So yeah, I have to read this. And apparently it's a satire about communism and Stalin and all that shit. I'll put this all in intellectual terms a little later on for your benefit. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to read it and I will do my report on it. But I already have some ideas, so hold on tight. That's what she said. So here we are in my future green screen studio, right? Right now it looks like a pedophile, rapist, collectionist sort of place where you would bring your victims, but soon it will be quite a reasonable place to be, and it will be wonderful. So let's try this. Right. So today I'm going to talk about The Animal Farm by Orson Welles. I know it's not Orson Welles who wrote it, but something with well. It was very well written. And the funny thing about it is that it was written around 1944, something like that, against communism, because the author, move a dead hooker's body from the way. The author was trying to was criticizing the communist way of life and the communist. Sorry, just fiddling about with some random piece of shit on the floor. Anyway, I stopped it now. So, criticizing communism and all the flaws it had. Funny enough, when it was published, well, not when it was published, when it was written, the English were quite close friends with Russia, and they admired Stalin a lot. And it was only after it went a bit sour with the Russians and Stalin that the book was published in its full form. But basically, it doesn't show anything new. And if you think that's new or that is outrageous, it's just because you are stupid. Well, maybe you're not stupid, but you're an ignorant fool. Of course, that's what people do. So the idea, well, I'm going to tell you the story of the book. So the animals are fed up of being slaves of Mr. Jones, and they organize a rebellion. They go on to become a self-managed republic sooner or later, and of course someone has to direct them, and there's power struggles, lies, violence, and basically it goes back on being worse than it was before, or at least as bad as it was before, with some of the animals being slaves to other animals, to the pigs. So, interestingly enough, that happens all the time. Not only with communism. With communism, it's or socialism, or whatever you want to call it. It happens. With democracy, it happens. With capitalism, it happens. With relationships, it happens. So that's the human way of doing things. That's it. Lying, manipulating, doing alliances, forming bonds to go and fight someone else, killing if needed. So that's just how we roll. That's how human beings roll. That's how we've always been doing that. And bit by bit, we try to evolve into something superior, higher thinkers or whatever. But no, it's still the basic same shit over and over again. The Arab Revolution. Hey, Arab Revolution. Democracy in Egypt. Yay. All right, let them vote. Hey, the fundamentalists went into power. There you go. Oh, communism, socialism is bad. Right. The state gives out money to people or food or whatever. It's devil. It's the devil. You go to America, you want to get that be tested for the coronavirus. It's $3,000. Ah, you'll be singing the song, the rebellion song, in 5 minutes. So if you have money, and if you're rich and you have health insurance, and you are comfortable, yes, by all means, be a capitalist, and think that poor people should just not be poor, and get on with their lives. So no, it doesn't work like that. It works like that in a way that as long as you have some money, you are fine. As long as you have money, if money is accepted, if your money is accepted. So this all makes me think about intersubjective realities. Intersubjective realities is something very, very interesting, when I should all advise you all to go and read and learn about it, because it's just like a religion. Religion is an intersubjective reality. God is an intersubjective reality. Money is the same. Bin Laden, this is Yoam Yoam, I don't know his name, but it's really good. And he explains that. Bin Laden and Obama, I'm still in a few years back. So Bin Laden couldn't, or George Bush or whatever, Bin Laden hated America. He hated America. He couldn't stand America. He wanted to destroy America. Yet American dollars, lovely. Bring me them American dollars. I'm very fond of American dollars. But no America, no. American dollars, yes. American, no. American money, yes. So people believe in money, and we share that connection. So even the pigs in the animal farm, they believed in money. At the beginning, they didn't want to believe in money. Oh, money is not good. But then they became alcoholics and eating like pigs. So they changed their mind a bit. So whatever you do, it doesn't matter in what walk of life you find yourself in. Know that, or read that book, but don't only read that one. Read that book, read Machiavelli, read Daniel Kahneman, read Yoam Nurum, whatever, read Alan de Botton, a living philosopher, really nice. So read, get instructed, and learn that people are out to fuck you. That's it. And especially what I know about America, I don't know a lot about America, but my brother went there a few times, and what he reports back is that, wow, you have ads for pills on TV. If you feel tired, ask your doctor for whatever. And people go and do that. People are selling plasma, donating blood or plasma to get money to buy drugs. Really? Someone is out to fuck you all the time. All the time. Either selling you drugs, selling you investment opportunities, selling you objects, gadgets, pills, losing weight, putting weight on, building muscle, having a better sex life, having a better house, becoming richer. People are trying to go out and it's like it's an ecosystem. It's an ecosystem. Human beings live in an ecosystem. There'll be lions. They'll be the top of the food chain. Will eat everyone and fuck everyone. And there'll be the idiots. The idiots who are just there. Oh, I guess I will. Yeah, I have to pay that. Oh, why not? And if you say so, yeah. Let me buy a parachute in case a plane hits the building I work in, so I can jump off the plane. If I jump off the plane, I should wear a parachute. If I can jump off the building, this was after 9/11. People were buying parachutes to have in their buildings. How fucking stupid do you have to be to fall for that? Well, you don't have to be stupid, you just have to be afraid. If you are afraid, you will do all sorts of things. And that's exactly what happens in the book. Fear. Fear. That's it. Scare people into doing what you want them to do. So, boogeyman with kids, you won't have any Christmas presents. Knowing perfectly well that Santa Claus only likes rich kids, and it doesn't really matter if the kids have been nice or not. Just if the parents have money. That's it. If you're an African kid, Santa Claus doesn't give a fuck about you. Doesn't matter if you've been wise, if you've been kind, if you've been helping everyone, and no, you are on your own. So, yeah. Once you've learned that, you might appreciate life a bit more. So, yeah. And as I used to work in London in a bar, and there was this guy called Mark. We called him the late talker. He always came late and talked. So Mark, and he was called Mark. So Mark the late talker, and he told us something once. You know, if you're poor and ugly and a man, you might as well cut off your dick and give it to dogs. Because it's just that's just how it is. Life is like that. It's not fair. Life is not fair. Don't even think about it being fair. All right. So I'm sorry. This is supposed to be a funny kind of video, but it's not. It's like a real video talking about real shit in my future real studio, so I can say more shit and eventually get paid for that. So that's another interesting idea. Getting paid to say crap stuff. So yeah, learn, read. Yeah, please do, and stop being judgmental. Fucking idiot. Because people, oh, Donald Trump. Who the fuck elected Donald Trump? Oh, Donald Trump. Oh, he's an idiot. Of course he's an idiot. But when you realize that the answers are not there, you have to make them up. So, and you have to make it sound like you're winning. Otherwise, people will think you're stupid. That's it. In France, with the coronavirus, there were no tests. There were not many tests anyway. And now that people will be getting tested, already in lockdown and already with lots of people dying, the government says, rejoice, this is a big victory. We will be tested. Everybody will be tested now. This is a victory. We have masks and all shit. Excuse me. No, this is not a victory. You fucking idiot. This is you trying to spin it as something nice. That's it. So when you fuck up in your life, what do? You try to sell it nicely. You try to you are in between jobs, in between relationships. You quit your old job because you did everything there was to do, you've learned everything there was to learn, and you move on to higher. Shut the fuck up. You were fired because you're caught jerking off in toilets. That's why you were fired. Admit it. Own it up and move forward. So, governments will do the same. They will lie because they will protect their ass. Boris Johnson in England. What a fucking idiot. Why is he there? He is there because other politicians, seeing the shitstorm of Brexit, said, probably not the best time to risk being a candidate. And as there is no right answer, I will be fucked anyway. So I will wait to see if someone else goes in, gets fucked, goes out, and then I will try and do something and get some glory. That's why. It stinks. No one wants that job now. And this was the only guy, I shake hands continuously. And then now he has coronavirus. He might die. And he will brag a lot less if he's dead. Let me tell you that. So, yeah. This Animal Farm, it's good literature. It's not, and I thank Brian, I think he still wants me to call him Brian, for asking me to do a book review on a book I didn't read. So I read the book, and I was lucky it was only 90 pages. So it is quite fun. It is quite fun. And animals can be stupid as humans can be. So yeah, read it. You should. read that. But don't stop there. Read more and don't be naive. Because if you're not naive, you'll be, or at least listen to George Carlin, you know, and it will be funny. You know, it'll be ranting and funny, and it will be, you'll be learning something, and that's good. That's a good thing for you. Just learn. It doesn't take any space. You're probably locked down, and stop jerking off the whole day and go and learn something. And you stop judging other people. You pig. Because between pigs and men, we don't see the difference anymore. That's the moral of the story. So yeah, I think that's it for me for today. So I tell you all to fuck off, go and do something useful with your life, and don't come and discuss it with me. Don't comment. I don't give a fuck what you think, unless you are brilliant, unless you are intelligent, cultivated, and intellectually brilliant. Then I want to hear from you. Okay? If not, shut the fuck up and go and read something. Go and learn for yourself. Keep it to yourself. No one gives a fuck what you think, right? No one gives a fuck what I think, okay? So I'm only doing videos because I'm asked to do videos. I wouldn't go around, hey, you want to know what I think about that? No, who cares? Who cares? Make your own fucking mind up, right? If you can, but you won't be able to because there's too much information. There's too much information everywhere. So if you want to learn about something, go for it. But the more you know, the less you will decide. So be careful, because your worldview will be, instead of being like this, it will be open, and then you'll go, oh fuck, yeah, you are right, but you are wrong. Oh, and you are wrong, but you are right. Oh, you're all wrong, but you're all right. And you go back to Pornhub and jack off. There you go. That's my advice for you. Stop jacking off. Learn a lot. Realize how stupid and impotent, if ever that word is used, you are, and go back to jerking off. That's what I did. How nice is that? Goodbye. I'd like you to get comfortable on your yoga mat and relax. Take a deep breath and place your feet flat on the floor. Really feeling your feet in contact with the ground underneath you. And just take a few more breaths like this during a moment. Cut. And just take a few more deep breaths like this for a moment. So I'd like you to start focusing on your toes. Your stinky little toes. Scrunch them up and then release. Scratch the floor with your disgusting toenails. Now relax your ankles. Calf muscles. Knees. And thigh muscles. Relax your genitalia. Let your genitals calm down and become a haven of peace. Remember, let any thoughts you may have float up and away from you in an air bubble. Now relax your buttocks. Your pelvic area. Your anus. And begin to notice any tension you may have in your back. Breathe deeply in, and as you breathe out, slowly relax and release your sphincters. Any tension, sorry, no, that was too fast. Any tension you may have in your back should be gone by now. Now, your shoulders. Lift them up and then release completely. Wonderful. Now it's time to relax your neck and jaw muscles, like you do when you give head to random dudes. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, let go of any tension you're holding in your back and jaw. Feel your halitosis fill the air and kill any flying creatures in the room. Finally, the top of your head. I'd like you to hunch your shoulders up one last time. And as you release your shoulders, any remaining gas in your intestines should just flow out. Wonderful. Take a few more deep breaths and enjoy this feeling of relaxation and calm for a little longer. Longer pause, about 1 minute, softly. I'd like you to now slowly bring your attention back to the room. Begin noticing the sounds around you and get the fuck up. The bills won't pay themselves, and the dog is now shitting on your rug. So how are you feeling now, you lazy piece of shit? This is the end of the script. Now I shall just ad-lib the fuck out of this meditation. If you are still laying down, you should get up. Relax, but get up at the same time. And relax. Now you should put one finger in your mouth and wet it thoroughly. As you breathe in and you breathe out, stick your finger. I can do this shit. Try again. Stick your finger in your anus and wiggle it. And wiggle the motherfucker. Now, remove your finger from your anus and put it back in your mouth. As you do. Even though it's yummy, do the same process again. Really relaxing, but with 2 fingers now. Slowly, bit by bit, you should succeed in fisting fucking yourself. and relax. Thank you. Oh, even the phone relaxed. What the fuck is this? So yeah, I hope you are enjoying this. Ooh. My first idea would be to have a meditation video with a air horn at the end. Really do it properly, and then that would be funny. And let people share it with their friends and family. And fuck everyone. So I hope you enjoyed this and you are relaxed now. And sorry. And feel free to share this with your friends. We'll probably do, director guy, if you are listening, we should probably do just the audio of this and with a little scene of waves and shit so that people can really enjoy it.